Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. W Lacrosse, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We are in today's facility, indoor track. Three facilities, or three tracks up on top here, 3 lanes, and 6 down below us. You can see there's going to be high jump. There's 2 spots for high jump. There's 2 spots for pole vault as they're warming up, and a couple spots right underneath us here with the long jump. So it is going to be just a full morning here of action. Cashton taking care of things here with the small school. Mauston later on today in the afternoon, they will be the host for the large schools. But, let's take a look at some of our fine sponsors, and when we come back, we'll get things started here in the Cashton Eagle Track and Field Invitational. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof, it's the Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua, providing you with a wide range of reliable insurance protection for you and your loved ones. Hardworking farm insurance coverage as well from your American Family Miranda Wright Agency. Stop in today and see why they are the family that you choose. Bobby John's, downtown Cashton, now open for your enjoyment. You'll find your all-time favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner items on their extensive menu. Stop in, say hi to Sam and Jolene Balto today. They're located at 913 Front Street and open every day of the week except Mondays. Call ahead 608-654-7611. We'll see you there.
The Aging and Disability Resource Center in Vernon County. When it comes to making connections between you and your community, it's ADRC. ADRC can support the elderly with transportation, caregiving, meals, and health promotions. Be sure to stop by 402 Courthouse Square. Learn more about these wonderful services.
The Bank of Cashton and Scott Wall hope that you are enjoying today's special broadcast. Be sure to contact Ann Kaiser for all of your HSA or other insurance questions that you may have. 654-5121. Best of luck to the Cashton Eagles. From your friends, it's the Bank of Cashton, serving the area since 1899.
Well, here we are, ready to get things started. This is the 4x800, and there's the shot that will get things going. And the race. And they'll get things off in here. Let's take a look and see who the teams are. Boscoville comes in with the number 1 seed, followed by Westby, then Brookwood. Independence, the number 4 seed. Luther, number 5, followed by Riverdale at 6. Cashton, 7. And New Lisbon, the Rock is coming in the number 8 spot. Let's take a look here and see how it's kind of progressing. Right now, Boscoville is in the lead. Westby close behind. And about 3-4 steps behind Westby is Brookwood. Starting to break away from the field here. Boscoville and Westby going out on that far side. Well, a lot of action going on in the middle of this facility as well. There's going to be the high jump coming up. Again, they come around the corner here. Looks like Riverdale has overtaken Brookwood and trying to make a move here. Still about 4 or 5 steps behind Westby. And coming along is Independence, Cashton, Luther, bringing up the final round. Four trips around, it looks like, in this 4x800, and a new runners will be ready to take their spot here. Top three once again, Boscobel, Westby, and now Riverdale with Brookwood in the number 4 slot. Getting set here, you can see the runners. Tim Lee, one of the track officials, what a job he is continuing to do over the years. He's always been, from what I recall, one of the starters at the state tournament. Well, here comes Boscobel. They're going to look for that exchange, and it's a clean exchange to Westby as well. Riverdale following suit. Here comes Brookwood, and they're going to have some ground to make up. There was a high jump here on the guys' side of things, the boys over in this way. Here comes Cashton now as they pick up. Luther making the exchange. Boscobel and Westby, well, they're going to lap way over in that far corner. You can just barely make it out. But they have lapped some of the runners. Boscobel really setting the pace. They came in with a time from last week at, I believe it was at UW Platteville. That's quite the job when you stop and think about it. Westby coming in at 11 minutes and 15 seconds even. 11:55 even. But Riverdale right now, well, they for the number 6 spot, I believe it was. But right now they're sitting in number 4. Taking a look here. Here comes Brookwood now. They too have lapped. Boscobel and Westby. Boscobel has really turned the corner. They've exploded out to a big, big lead. On their exchange, here comes Westby, still in the number 2 spot, but well behind the Bulldogs of Boscobel. What a facility and what a crowd. People really coming in here now. Here is the handoff for Brookwood. Boscobel still well in the lead. Riverdale with their final exchange here.
Miles of Smiles Child Care Center, located in the basement of Our Savior's Church, 306 South Main, in Westby, ages 6 weeks through 10 years, before and after school care and all-day summer care for school-age children. All teachers are qualified and have training in early childhood education. Be sure to stop in and see Ashley Liam today. Bethel Home and Services provides independent apartments, memory care, assisted living, at-home assistance, transportation, spiritual care, and much more. Be sure to contact Pastor Trevor Scrady today for more information. Bethel Home and Services, ready to serve you.
Cade Clearing, fully insured for your protection. Call for a free estimate today when it comes to tree removal. Contact Brett 608-615-0827 or Riley at 608-632-3678 when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees. Cade Clearing, the place to go.
Here's a beautiful home located at 306 East Gillette Street in Viroqua. Brought to you by Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert. Be sure to give her a call at 608-606-2497. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, new appliances throughout. Contact Carmen today.
There goes Boscobel. Just a tremendous run right now for the Bulldogs. The boys 4x8 to follow. We'll have that one for you. According to the sheet for Boscobel, you will have Skylar Carlin, Aaliyah Kleisner, Aubrey Seep, and I believe Lila Glassbrenner and Nora Gilson. So of those 5, 4 of them are running. Couldn't tell you right now who the 4 are, but you know who the 5 are on the team. Meanwhile, Westby, it is Elizabeth Curtis, Aubrey Jothan, Audra Johnson, and Denali Hebner are your 4 runners that have been put in. Now, there could be some changes, some scratches and additions or corrections, however you want to say it. Here comes Boscobel. And their final exchange here. Have a good day. Here comes Westby now. And they get the baton off to, that's Denali Hebner there in the final handoff. Well, barring something really, really crazy, it'll be Boscobel, Westby. And I suspect Riverdale. We'll see where Riverdale and Brookwood are right now in their lineup. Here comes Hebner back around. Now here's the final handoff on the exchange for Riverdale. And now Luther. Boscobel with about I would say a half a lap lead on the Norsemen. And they've lapped some of the other teams already here in this particular race. There's still one more exchange to go here yet. Looks like that's Independence. Here comes the final exchange. There is just a ton of action going on here. And there's your winner in basketball. Boy, what a terrific job they did. And here comes Westby. And they'll pick up the number 2 spot here. We're on the side where we're not going to be able to see the times. But at least you know who's 1 and 2. Here's Riverdale. Still moving right along. Should be on their final lap, I would imagine. There's Brookwood finishing things up. So they did a nice job of coming back on that particular run. Well, there you have it. Coming down the stretch, going to try and finish things off here. You got Luther and Riverdale. And we'll take ourselves a little break as we come back with more. It's the 4x800 on the boys' side as you see them coming down the track.
When it comes to all your building supply requirements, be sure to stop in at Cashton Building Supply. Kevin Kirking has you covered when it comes to quality building products. And while you're there, be sure to talk to Courtney Kuzi for any and all of your design renovations. CBS Design has your plans come to life with a terrific 3D model. It's a winning combination, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Designs.
Cashton Farm Supply. Since 1984, Cashton Farm Supply has been your go-to industrial leader. Now, since 1997, they focused on organic feed manufacturing and distribution. Cashton Farm Supply, your leader in the organic feed industry. They are certified as an organic feed mill. Contact Ernie Peterson today, 654-5123. Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger, or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger, right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day.
Right below us here as we come back, just want to show you again, more of the facility. This is your long jump area. As you can see, the ladies on the left side here and running away from us, jumping away from us, and the boys running towards us, getting theirs. So it's going to be kind of tough to get the boys if we do have somebody come up that we know, because their pit is literally right underneath us. But we can at least show you more of the facility and how they have everything structured here. What a job.
Coon Valley Telecommunications. Be sure to contact Carol before you dig. Coon Valley Telecommunications will be there to assist you with fast, friendly service. Serving the Stoddard, Coon Valley, and Chaseburg communities with DSL, cable, television, HD, phone service, long distance, and more. Contact them 452-31
01.
We anticipate a pretty good race here as we come back. The boys 4x800. We take a look. Brookwood coming in as the number 1 seed now. Excuse me, a time of 8:54.28, followed by Arcadia at 9:10. Well, it didn't take long for them to get things started, and Dylan Powell for the Brookwood Falcons leading things off in this race. We'll take a look here at the rest of the field. Boscobel coming in number 3. Their qualifying time of 9:20.54. Blair Taylor in the number 4 spot. 5th is Nacita Melrose Mendoro. Number 6, Kickapoo Lafarge coming in at number 7. You can see as they headed towards the camera, Powell still in the lead here. And boy, he is really extending that lead right now. Hillsboro at number 8, followed by New Lisbon, Seneca, Bangor, and then Cashton. Times range anywhere from 8:54, there's Dylan again, to 12:34.33. So there is Powell really extending his lead in this race here, it looks like. Though Arcadia has broken away from Boscobel now. And now it's a matter of can Arcadia squad close the gap on Brookwood, is what that looks like. Here comes the exchange, and a good exchange for the Falcons. And they continue to head out with the advantage here. Wyatt Muroff, Dylan Powell, Owen Radloff, and Marshall Dull, your team for the Falcons. Not quite the exchange that you would hope for here on these latter teams. Kind of congested, though. You can't really blame them too much. And away they go. Owen Radloff for the Falcons, trying to keep things going. They got there's some folks along the side on that far sideline. They're cheering them on. They are really moving here. Arcadia really not been able to close the gap as much. And again, when you look at the number of runners in here, you had a dozen teams, so that makes a little bit of a difference. 8 teams in that girls race. Good exchange there for the Falcons. Basketball with a nice exchange, and I tell you what, their runner, he has really got a very good stride. We'll see how it looks as he comes around again. He's really doing a job. Yeah, there he is. He does have a great stride. Falcons of Brookwood still out in front here in this 4x800. Quick little exchange there. I'm not sure who that was. That had the young man had to almost jump out of there, out of the pile of runners waiting. I'm wondering, it looks like, or if I don't know that I saw Wyatt in there, so Drew Powell in running on this 4x800. He's moving right along there. Here's Arcadia. They are, I would say, a solid half lap behind right now. Basketball kind of got caught in some of the congestion, as I mentioned before, and they've backed off from Arcadia. So it's just a matter of Powell making sure that he finishes strong here. I believe one more round here for Drew and the Falcons. Well, coming around the bend here. And that'll do it. The Falcons will win this 4x800, and a nice run by Drew Powell in the anchor. My goodness, I don't know that they were expecting him to be running this, but he got some nice handshakes down below here. How about that? So great job by the Falcons as they pick up the win. And Arcadia should wind up number 2 with basketball, I believe, in the number 3 spot here as they look to finish. But the Falcons, I tell you what, they just, there's Boscobel right now with their crew right below us. So a nice showing there by your top three teams. We'll take another break and come back with more action here from the UW Lacrosse facilities. Their brand new indoor track set up. And I tell you what, it is, as you can see, a beautiful sight here when it comes to track and field. Back with more after this.
The Daily Brew Company, Westby's newest business. Stop in for terrific coffee and mouth-watering sandwiches each and every day. Located at 100 Washington Street. Call ahead, 634-4001. It's family owned. The Oleroods and Cades invite you to stop in.
When you think of a co-op, farms may come to mind, but it's the people that make a cooperative thrive. At the Chaseburg Co-op, that means everyone who's involved. Those who work there, members who do business, even customers passing through for anything from gas to tires. It's local. It's people coming together community-wide and beyond. You don't have to be a member of the Chaseburg Co-op to do business with them, but it sure has its perks, and it's free. Ask how you can become a member. The Chaseburg Co-op, your locally owned co-op.
Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, 800 North Main in Viroqua. Be sure to give Mark a call at 637-7594. Stop in and take a look at all of those zero-turn lawnmowers that are ready for you. The grass is growing, and that's the best way to take care of the business. It's Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Wishing all the best to the area teams.
We are with number one as the Guns come back. Coming right in. From Royal, I believe, in Bree Gruen picks up that one. 4 heats in here in the prelims. To print things off here today. It was this morning early, and it was really nice here because they follow, the different steps, so we're able to kind of pick things up. And this is going to be heat number 2. We'll be keeping an eye out on Audrey Weber from Cashton, Cheyenne Fedler from DeSoto. Jorin Freet is from Bangor. Work with her mom, Brenda, so she's got a really great time coming in at 10:10. Elsie Venner of DeSoto. Kickapoo's Delaney Turgeson also in this heat, so we'll keep an eye on those young ladies. They're set. And here they come. See if we can pick up right in the middle. It's going to be Bangor in Freet picking up the win in that heat. Nice run there. Heat number 3 coming up. It's going to feature in our area Gaby Hyatt, Megan Nelson coming in with a fine qualifying time of 9.50. Riverdale's Courtney McCorkle, along with New Lisbon's Brooklyn Lowe. I don't know if it's Lowe or Lau. Probably Lau, I would imagine. So right in the middle, we're going to be keeping an eye out with Megan Nelson, the senior here. They get themselves set here. They come to the line. Runners getting in the blocks now. And here they come. Megan Nelson right in the middle, right now in the lead. Hyatt behind her. Hyatt will finish second in this heat with Nelson in a good run, picking up the win in heat number 3. On our final heat in this in the prelims, let's take a look here. Heat 4. We'll be watching for Alyssa Brown of Westby, Ithaca's Tristan Peterson, Riverdale's Gretchen Buckholz, Brookwood's Emily O'Rourke, Lynn Rose from Kickapoo Lafarge following up. About 4 runners here that we would try to follow when we can. Runners in their lanes. Looks like we might potentially have a scratch here. Maybe even 2 scratches. We'll have to see. And here they come. Tristan Peterson from Ithaca Weston with a nice time of 9:50, and there she is. And that was a nice run, too. Her and Megan Nelson both coming in with the same times, qualifying times. So we'll see how that all plays out a little bit later. Well, another break here, and the boys are going to come right up here in just a moment.
Embroidery and more. For quality embroidery, sewing services, screen printing, and promotional products at reasonable rates. Be sure to stop in, see Greg Danes at their location, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Get the job done right the first time. Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year. Eagle Title Company, located on the north side of Coon Valley, 95 Central Avenue. Be sure to stop in, talk to Lori Holte regarding the 5 things not to do during your new property closing. Peace of mind and solid protection for you, the consumer, during your new purchase. Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties to serve you.
Turning here to UW La Crosse, the boys 55-meter high hurdles. Runners are set, and in Norseman right in the middle, and here he comes. Boy, what a great run he is having. Nice job there by Bjorklund. We had also Jameson Barker from New Lisbon with a nice run. He was, as we viewed, on the left side. Going to move into heat number 2 here now. And we're going to have Chris Hart from New Lisbon. A couple of runners from Hillsborough. The Tigers bringing in Will Richardson and Alexander McDonald. And the runners now in their lanes. They don't waste a lot of time when it comes to this, for sure. This afternoon, another big invitational. It's some of the larger schools. Mauston will be the host for that. We won't be here for that one, but we're going to go as long as our batteries go. Here comes heat number 2. And right in the middle to be a New Lisbon. That was New Lisbon's Chris Hart. Boy, he had a nice time of 9.29. And again, we do not have the times here as far as where they're at. Just because we're on the side, it was, do I shoot where we can see the runners coming at us to finish or get where the times are? And I guess I would much rather see the end of the race. Hope you do too. Here in the final heat, let's take a look here. We're going to have Brookwood's Drew Powell. He has a qualifying time of 11:13. Kickapoo Lafarge with a couple of runners. Caleb McCauley at 10:25 and a wonderful 9:06 time by Del Walter for the Kickapoo Lafarge co-op team. Hillsboro with Russell Jackson also with a nice time. Well, let's take a look here and see how this all sets up. Powell just finishing the anchor leg of that 4x800, so we'll see how much he has in the tank. Runners getting themselves set now. And they're going to have a little timeout here. Somebody probably asked for a quick reset, maybe. Not sure how that works. And here they come. Oh boy, right in the middle here. That's a good race. But Kickapoo Lafarge is going to come in. That should have been Del Walter, I believe, picking up the top spot on that run. All right, little break in the action. We'll do the same. Back with more after these words. Well, maybe we'll just take a look at all of our wonderful sponsors. Let's do that.
Midbeast TV and Appliance, the place to go in Cashton for your Samsung, LG, Frigidaire, and more with kitchen appliances. Watch the playoff games and regular season events with the best large screen TV selection, all from Midbeast TV and Appliance. Excellent, friendly, and knowledgeable service department as well. That's Midbeast, downtown Cashton. The Kevin Blusky Agency, with farm pack policies that provide comprehensive coverage for your home and personal items. Your leader in the farm coverage business, Rural Mutual. Stop in and see Kevin today. Your Wisconsin-based insurance company that keeps your money in the state. Home, condo, and personal insurance coverage as well. All this from Kevin Blusky, Rural Mutual Insurance.
This will be an interesting one as we move into the girls' 55-meter dash, and we have a number of ladies running in this. In fact, there's going to be 8 preliminary heats. How about that? Some pretty good times in this mix as well. So it all comes down to who gets a great start. In heat number 1, we'll keep an eye out for Donna Harder from Cashton. Kickapoo Lafarge will have Annika Waslik. They'll be the two that will be focused on the most. Also, Savannah Britsky coming in with a great time here for Hillsboro. All right, the runners are now set. And here they come. Well, I tell you what, Hillsboro really moving along there. Hillsboro and Britsky coming in first place, with Waslik right behind her, the sophomore. Boy, that was 1-2 right. In heat number 2, Callie Gilman from DeSoto will keep an eye out, along with Nora Dilly from Boscobel. Allie Fortune for the Westby Norsemen, coming in with a nice qualifying time of 8:20. Vanessa Henke from Cashton at 8:85. That's not too bad. So we'll have right in the middle, coming down. Well, this is a very, very tight race here. And between CFC and Fortune, CFC coming in, looked like that was Olivia Arneson. They were 8:20 for Fortune and 8:25 the qualifying runs here. And that was about as close as you're going to get. It looks like Arneson might have just barely nudged Fortune on that one. So it's going to be all about the qualifiers who can be running in that the final heat here. We're going to go to number 3, heat number 3 here. For Hillsboro, it's a freshman Maggie Bartovics, Ithaca Weston, and Aubrey Cole. Westby has Caitlin Benish with a time of 8:19. Boy, you think about that with Fortune at 8.2 and Benish here at 8.19. There's a wallop. North Crawford. Alicia Frankowitz looks like with 8.9 coming in. I think Weston with another Maggie Kirschner. And here they come. Right down the middle here. Boy, there's some speed. And there was Westby with Benish just motoring right along. Well, let's take a look here. We have finished up 3 heats. We're now number 4, halfway through once this one is done. DeSoto, Haley Yatkin, Hillsborough's Christiana Britsky, Kickapoo Lafarge, Jewel Kleinsasser, or Sasser maybe, Mary Medina from Riverdale are the ones that we're going to be keeping an eye on. Some of our area. All right, they're set. Well, they were set. Now they're relaxing for a moment. And a good start here. And again, right in the middle, Kickapoo Lafarge coming away with the win in this heat number 4. Jewel Kleinsasser with a nice run right there. All right, we're halfway through.
Nordic Lanes, a proud sponsor of today's special broadcast. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers throughout the rest of the season. Nordic Lanes offering a full menu, including the best pizza in the area, along with other mouth-watering specials throughout the week. When it comes to large group, birthday parties, and much more, Nordic Lanes, the place to go, on the north side of Westby. Main Street Designs. If you're in need for a cut, color, or highlight, be sure to contact Leah Kroom. Main Street Designs may be just what you're looking for. Conveniently located in the heart of Westby. 116 South Main Street. Give Leah a call today, 634-3201, and set up your appointment.
Lynn's Home Center, downtown Cashton. Stop in for all of your HVAC and appliance needs from your local hardware store in Cashton. You'll find a reliable Reliance water heaters, Comfort Maker HVAC system, along with a top-rated Whirlpool, Amana, and Maytag appliances. Remember, if they don't have it, you don't need it. 801 Main Street, downtown Cashton.
Back we come here, and it's going to be heat number 4. Check that heat. We'll keep an eye on Lauren Wintonen from Riverdale. She has a really good time here of 7.90, and she is going to win this heat without too much difficulty. There was really nobody else in the area there. Well, New Lisbon had Elsie Curtis in heat number 6. We're going to keep an eye on North Crawford with Olivia, I want to say Eek. I hope I'm saying that right. Riley Leith from Riverdale, and let's see, Ithaca Weston will have Abby Wiedenfeld, and Brookwood will have Jennifer Fanigoff coming in. And I apologize, Jennifer. It's been a while since I've seen your last name. So I'm sure I butchered that one pretty good. All right, there we have that one. That was a good race. Bangor moving right along. Well, let's take a look at heat number 7 now. Allie Chamberlain from North Crawford. Kickapoo Lafarge has Lily Geary with a great time, 7.89 for her qualifier. And let's see, we'll have New Lisbon's Abby Cass. Brookwood will have Emma Elder that we'll be watching here in heat number. What wonderful facility here. We're doing very sun trying to eke out here in the area, but going to take a little bit of time for that. Winter just does not want to give up, right? Here's heat 7. Geary of Kickapoo Lafarge is going to pick up the win in this heat. So a nice run there. Well, the final heat coming up here. Let's take a look at our area. Tricia Klum from Westby, Haley Lechner from DeSoto. We're going to be keeping an eye out for. Cashton has Emma, and I think that's Charian. I hope I'm saying that one right. I'll apologize to those in the long jump, the shot put, high jump, and pole vault is just really hard to pick up on them. I was thinking of running a second. No way to be able to get everybody, so we're going to concentrate on the running events today. Now, here. Somebody just a little too quick of a lean. Well, they're going to get reset once again. Always a tough one there. Sharp eye there. Looked like Tim Lee was able to catch that one right away. And that was right in the middle. So our top qualifier in this particular heat is out of the race. Klum of Westby maybe picked up the win in this one as she came motoring down, but CFC and not able to run because of the a break in the action here as the boys will set things up. And I tell you what, once again, we have 8 preliminary heats.
Be sure to stop in at Peck's Corner. Terrific homemade luncheon specials each and every day. Brats to baked beans, chili with grilled ham and cheese, potato hamburger casserole, tacos, homemade loaded potato soup, and much more. A great place to watch the big game, host a birthday party. We'll see you there. Peck's Corners, outside of Cashton. Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby. Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season, and they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
Sealand's Carpet Lane, located in the heart of Coon Valley. Be sure to stop in, talk to Paige, Tim, or any of the team members today. You are their number one priority. 452-3129 is the number to call. And Tim reminds you, if you step on it, they sell it.
Taking a look here at heat number 1 on the guys' side, Riverdale will have Noah Arrington, Westby with Anders Stockston coming in, and here is the finish. And I tell you what, Westby, I believe in Stockston, I think he might have won that one. Ithaca Weston and James Tim right in there as well. That was quite the run. Take a look here at heat number 2 now. DeSoto's Jacob Umberger, Riverdale's Tim Bailey, Hillsborough with Will Richardson in this particular heat number 2. I gotta mention, boy, I tell you what, they really came down the line in that first heat, didn't they? Just an explosion of speed. So we're going to keep an eye out here for Riverdale and Tim Bailey and see how he comes along. Nacita with the top seed in this heat number 2 prelim. Garrison Haynes, he came in with 7.09, so he's really motoring. We've got a couple of those out here that we'll be watching. Well, I tell you what, that is a great run right there. Nacita Garrison Haynes, I think, might have just barely eked out Tim Bailey on that one. But that's just how tight that was. That was a lot of fun to see. All right, heat number 3. Carter Arbuckle from Brookwood is going to step in. DeSoto's Trenton Baldwin. Keegan Schenkel for New Lisbon is also in this one. CFC with Jackson Nelson had the top here at 7.09. See how that plays out here. Coming up after this one, let's see here. Oh, we might have 9 prelims. Girls 400 will be coming up. So we'll have a moment to get that set up. They really do a good job of motoring along here.
Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers with medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. They support all of your healthcare needs under one roof. Scenic Bluffs offering a sliding fee scale program to make high quality care more affordable. Schedule an appointment today, 654-5100. The Westby Co-op Creamery, continuing to produce high quality dairy products from area farmers for over 115 years. Farmer owned, the Westby Co-op Creamery has been recognized both statewide and nationally for their cottage cheese and cheese products. Be sure to take home some of that country goodness today. The Riverbank, with branch offices located in Coon Valley and Westby to serve all of your banking needs. When looking for that down-home financial help, be sure to stop in and talk to your local Riverbank associate. Since 1991, serving the greater Cooley region, it's the Riverbank. Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy. Sweet Valley Artisan invites you to stop in. Browse the 9,000 square feet of Artisan Mall located right in the heart of Coon Valley. And when you're done there, in the back of the mall, Valley Fudge and Candy, where old-fashioned quality meets today's fresh new flavors. Handcrafting over 75 flavors of fudge just for you.
All right, they're set here. Good start. Looking right down the middle here with CFC picking up the win in this preliminary heat. That was Jackson Nelson. DeSoto right beside him, though. Trenton Baldwin doing a great job right there. Well, heat number 4, we're going to keep an eye out for Joey Ellison of Westby. He is coming in, number 3 spot. Kickapoo Lafarge. Adric Iggy, a freshman. Ellison, a junior. Right down the middle here. That was a good run. Boy, I tell you what, Ellison right there along with Iggy, and in the middle was Lisbon's Schenkel. Looked like Schenkel might have got the win, but those other two were right there. That was a great run. Great heat. We're going to move to heat number 5 now. Kickapoo Lafarge. Nolan Alexander will be in this one. North Crawford with Tavian Birch are the ones that we'll keep an eye out for. Independence with the top run, top time so far, right at 7 seconds flat. Now that's flying. That's Ben Pica. We'll see him right in the middle. A couple other runners with that. We do have one which under the 7 second at 6.98. That's coming up in a little bit. Here's the start, and here's the finish. Just that quick, right? Tell you what, that was a good run. Independence. I thought maybe he might have snuck that one out there in Ben Pica.
What are you doing there, Dan?
I'm draining the hose.
So Dan thinks he can get more electricity by draining the hose. Should we tell him?
No.
Be sure to stop in any of the 3 Sleepy Hollow facilities located on Viroqua's north side. We'll see you there.
What is it that makes you powerful? having a voice. When you're part of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your voice is heard, loud and clear. Because you're more than a customer, you're a member. Most important, you're connected to all the other members in our community, to your hometown electric co-op, and to the people who've been there for you year after year. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Here we go with the next setup. We're going to be watching for CJ Millerin from DeSoto, Cashton's Brady Himmerspach, Ithaca Weston, Houston Boland. Here they come. Cashton's Mitchell Simonson as well. Well, I tell you what, that was a nice run there. Himmerspach was right there with Royal and Garcia. Good job there. Here we are with heat number 7. Westby's Jack Weniger we're looking for, and here they come. Boy, that was a good run here. Right smack dab in the middle, though, Blair Taylor's Devani Turner will pick up the victory. He had a qualifying time of 6.98. And I tell you what, he was trucking down the line. Pretty good showing there.
Vernon Memorial Healthcare offers a 5-star patient experience. Don't just take their word for it. The VMH 5-star patient experience rating is from Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. VMH has received this rating for 16 years in a row. Everyone at VMH committed to making your visit a 5-star patient experience. The Vasateg Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need. Caring, professional guidance, always a must. Contact Gina Sherry for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of the life of a loved one is always a stressful time. Turn to Vasateg Funeral Home, Westby and Viroqua.
Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center.
Well, our final heat of this boys 55-meter dash, Kickapoo Lafarge coming in, Cody Nash at 6.97. That's the fastest qualifying time of anyone today. We're also going to watch Jake Wall of Cashton with a nice time of 7.32. Riverdale, Carson Ramirez also in this heat. And Nash wasted a little time on that one. All right, we're going to take a little break here now as we get set for the girls 4x200.
The Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School. The Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Thank you to the Viroqua Booster Club, fans, parents, and alumni for their great financial and moral support over the course of all these years.
Supporting and honoring the many veterans in the area. It's the Viroqua VFW. They welcome veterans of all ages to their post. Remember, no one does more for veterans than the VFW. Thank you to those who are serving our great country and for those who have served in the past.
Well, let's take a look here as we move into the girls 4x200. The first two heats, nobody really in our area per se is with this, we're going to go to heat number, or in this case, section number 3 of 4, and we're going to follow the Ithaca Weston squad, coming in with a time of 2.09 exactly, along with Blair Taylor. Westby will be in the middle. They have a time of 2:07. Hillsborough with 2:02 and Luther with 2:03. So there's going to be some very tight runs here in this race, and who can get out to a good start. And a good start here. Again, 4x200. Coming around the end here, they'll stay in their lanes. Looking for the exchange. Looks like some pretty good exchanges there. No big hassle to speak of. For the Norsemen, Eliza Doval, Grace Bailey, Courtney Johnson, and Gina Klum are the 4 that are scheduled to be in here. Again, they could always make some last-minute changes as needed. Oh boy, somebody just crashed there. That was somebody, I think maybe Westby. Boy, I'm not sure what happened. That was Hillsborough. Westby had to run around him. Somebody tripped and fell. That's a tough one. Final exchange here. Luther out in front. And they had one of the better times to begin with. Yeah, Luther is going to come away and get the win here. We got a tight race coming up here, though. And Westby and was that Boscobel? Boscobel is just going to hold on in that number 2 spot. Well, they're going to go to heat number 4, 4 of 4. They're going to have Brookwood in here, Vanessa Anderson, Callista Zimmerman, Cora Brando, and Autumn Brando will be the runners. For the Falcons, let's take a look. Cashton will also be in here. They have a time of 2 minutes and 2 minutes, 0.72. Madison Hansberry, Gaby Hyatt, Donna Harder, Maddie Klinkner, Braylee Hyatt, and Vanessa Henke are the 6, and 4 of those will run. Riverdale also in the mix. And Kickapoo Lafarge with a great time, 157 even. Bangor with 156 even. Another very, very tough heat. Getting things set up now. They stay in their lane, if I remember this right now, stay in their lanes for 2 rounds. or, the next handoff, and then you'll see the change.
Award-winning service from the best small technology company in the nation. It's Vernon Communications in Westby and Viroqua. For local high school sporting events, community coverage, be sure to check out Vernon Communications Channel 14. Superior technology to our local communities for over 60 years.
All right, now they're set. Tim Lee getting things ready to go. We move over here to the runners in their blocks. And a good start here. Coming down, ready for the handoff. Well, let's see who hands off first here. Boy, this is coming right down. Looks like Kickapoo Lafarge, I think, just jumped out in front. Arcadia, a little miscommunication there. That was Kickapoo Lafarge. Here's Arcadia. Brookwood in number 4. Boy, whoever's in number 3, they're trying to make a move.
Come on, Braley. Woo! Come on, Braley.
Coming down the line here. Wow, what a run. Cashton coming in number 2 on that one. Way behind, and they just motored. That was a great showing there for the Eagles. Well, let's take a look here. We'll take a break here because I believe now